Pixar's Toy Story comes the ultimate Buzz Lightyear programmable robot.
Ready for action.
A fully animated voice command robot with amazing features.
Standing by.
Play with Ultimate Buzz as a space ranger.
Star Command.
I need to rendezvous with Star Command.
Or switch to Toy Buzz Lightyear.
You're a toy.
You look like a cool toy yourself.
Program Buzz by puppeteering. Or use the wireless remote control with 15 command buttons, like an interactive target
shield
game.
up.
And more. Ultimate Buzz Lightyear programmable robot. Batteries not included from ThinkWay Toys.
So yeah. This is Jovian Videos on Jimmy Master Electronics, and what I'm reviewing today are the Ultimate Buzz Lightyears, the difference between the 2009 versus 2010. I'll state the obvious right now. The 2009 does not have the Spanish feature because it came out before the Toy Story 3 movie, and the 2010 has the Spanish feature because it came out for the Toy Story 3 movie. So yeah, I've been wanting to make this video for over 4 years. I wanted to do this a long time. And yes, I do have a cold, so my voice does not sound the way it normally sounds. So I'm sorry about that, and it's probably annoying, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, and I'm sure you're just going to skip to seeing them in item, but if you're going to do that, please don't ask questions in the comments, because it's probably something that I'll already answer in the video. Anyways, yeah. The Ultimate Buzz Lightyear takes 8 AA batteries in the legs and 3 AAAs in the back. But the thing is, the batteries in the legs only control the movement, the speed of the movement. The AAA's power on the whole thing. Now, this is an interesting story. When I first got my original one, I took it out of the box. I even made 3 videos trying to first test it, and it wasn't working because I didn't know it took AAA's. I'm sure it's listed on the first page of the instructions, but I didn't read instructions. So my mom tried to take it back to Target. So like first of all, when I took it out of the box, I just tried turning it on. Of course it didn't work. Then I opened the door, and the thing is, you can only use it with 4 AA's if you want to, but it's gonna move really slow. But I put new batteries in it, but of course not the AAA's, and it still wasn't working. So I assumed it was broken. So, and remember, the 2009 one was out at Target during Christmas, and this was my birthday, which is in July. So this was when the Spanish one was in stores, and Mom and Grandma went to Target and stood in line trying to return that thing for 2 hours, but they couldn't return it because the return date was way past and over. Meanwhile, my dad is looking on the computer how to work this thing, or what, you know. And so they come back home and said they can't return it because it's past the return date. And then my mom starts calling all these different places, like probably Target, and I think she probably called the company that makes it, ThinkWay Toys, I don't know. And she finally got a lady that said, "Oh, did you open up the backpack?" And she said, "Well, we don't have a triangle screwdriver." Now look, it's right here. But I didn't look at that. I saw these. There's triangle screws in there. She's like, "We don't have a triangle screwdriver." She's like, "No, not that one, Missy. The other one." And then we found it. So it took us like 6 hours to figure that stupid thing out. And it worked great, but somewhere in like 2012 or 13, it just started crapping out. This is my old one. It does absolutely nothing right now. I'm giving it to Kevin. I'm sure there's a wire harness that isn't plugged in, but like, if you don't remember, the first thing that stopped working was the laser light, the hand sensor, then the Star Command door. The position sensor in it is broken, so the arm would just, whenever it talks to Star Command, it would just go up like that. Then the head motor died. It wouldn't turn this direction, only this direction. Then the body turning died, and then the feet died. Like, everything on it pretty much died. So, but it worked so great at first. Now, this is the Spanish one, and that's the non-Spanish one. There's absolutely no way to tell them apart from each other by looks. They look identical. So if you see one pop up on eBay, and it doesn't have the remote, the only thing you can do is really ask the seller, how many sayings does it have on Try Me mode? The non-Spanish one has 3. The Spanish one has 5, 2 of them being in Spanish. Now, there was a prototype Ultimate Buzz Lightyear. Of course, there's always a prototype. But, like, the prototype one, they were originally supposed to have an exploring mode, but that feature did not make it into the Buzz Lightyear. Which, when you see them in action, it's pretty reasonable why. If they made an exploring mode, his motors would be dead in 10 minutes tops. Because the way these walk, like the feet in these already move like shit. Like when you make them walk, they're very slow. So that, like I said, they would just instantly die if they did. So it's there's a good reason why they took that out. Now another thing it was supposed to do was it was supposed to have more sensors on the side here. One here and one here. There used to be a video on YouTube, but it got deleted. So like when you would go beside it and you would talk, it would turn its head towards you, which direction the sound was coming from. If I was talking over here, it would turn its head that way. But they took that out. I'm not exactly sure why. At one point I thought maybe it interfered with the voice recognition, but I don't think it did. But I don't know why they took that out. And there was a lot of complaints because the one thing this Ultimate Buzz Lightyear does not have, it does not have wings that come out. There's wings there, but they don't come out. But this is why they don't come out. This is the circuit board. They can't fit wings in here. And then underneath the board is where all the motors, gearboxes, position sensors, everything is in there. There is absolutely no room for wings. So, yeah, that's your answer on why there's no wings. And they don't glow in the dark either. Anyways, when I think this item is just so nostalgic, especially the Spanish one. Like when I saw the 2009 one in stores, there was no store display or anything. I was just like, it's cool, but it's But when I went to Target in like May or June, and I saw the store display of the Buzz Lightyear, there was a store display that was speaker modded. It had a button. It did 5 actions. When it did the Spanish dance, oh my god, it was so cool. When I think back to Target, that's the first thing that pops into my mind is when this used to be there, the store display. Not as much of the Halloween, but the first thing that comes into my mind is Buzz Lightyear. That's the first thing that comes into my mind when I think of Target. That's just how nostalgic this item is. They had 7 store displays that year of the best-selling animatronic robotic type toys. There was Buzz Lightyear, there was the Hexbug display, there was Bigfoot, there was Cruncher, there was Dance Star Mickey, there was this For Real Friends walking dog, Stinky the garbage truck. All the same year. They had that many store displays. He used to be like out in the open on the end cap of an aisle, so if you were walking, you would definitely see him. But later on, he got moved to inside of an aisle. But like I said, he was speaker modded, so he was very loud. So if you were 5 aisles down, you would hear him. There would be kids dancing with it. I'll show you a few videos of the store display too. Because like I said, if there was one store display I could ever want to own, it would definitely be the Ultimate Buzz Lightyear display. The most common problem for these to have is something breaks in the body, so the body stays to the side and the body doesn't move. Not exactly sure why, but here we go. This one is broken too in this video, but I'll show you a few. And then we'll start showing them in action after.
Buzz Lightyear, I salute you. Buzz Lightyear mission log. I've crash landed on a strange planet. Stand back while I power up my laser.
I'll just do a different video though, since that one's broken. This is when it was at the end cap of an aisle.
Lightyear mission log. I've crash landed on a strange planet.
Sorry, I had an interruption.
Stand back while I power up my laser.
Oh yeah, this is.
Please, one more.
Keep choosing the copy of this.
Buzz Lightyear, I salute you. Buzz Lightyear mission log. I've crash landed on a strange planet. Stand back while I power up my laser. Al infinito y más allá.
And the sad thing is, these store displays, as Kevin and Donovan have said before, they don't sell these to the public. They get destroyed after they're done being used. So these store displays don't exist anymore. There was a guy who had one that sold one on eBay, and that's sadly one. It didn't have like the casing around it, but its body was also broken. But like, yeah, they don't, like I said, they don't sell these. They get sent back to be destroyed, or they just destroy them. So yeah. And one interesting thing is, but after they go into hyper sleep mode, or when you turn them to demo mode, or after a few seconds of pushing the try me buttons, their mouths reset. Now that one's mouth relay switch is broken. The mouth continuously moves, and its head motor is bad. But this is what they do when you turn them off, or when their mouth resets. See, it's just interesting. Just a minute. I hope you guys are enjoying this video anyways, and like I said, I'll be getting shown into action in about like 6 minutes. There's just a lot to say about these. Okay, here's where it got it moved into the aisle.
Al infinito y más allá. Buzz Lightyear, I salute you.
And our store display actually ended up having a rip between its mouth, which is very strange. His mouth doesn't move that much, but yeah. Okay, now I'll show you some pictures of. Okay. This is the stock photo, and here's the prototype remote. It has the Explorer button on it. You can see the difference here. This is the prototype remote. It's got the Explorer button, a talking bubble, I think that's microphone, a star button, laser, hand, to infinity. That is a to infinity and beyond button, star command, salute, and the target game. And then this is the produced remote. It's got the laser, star command, salute, high five, space ranger, buzz, program playback, to infinity and beyond, target game, microphone on and off, stop, and the walk. Funny, for the stock photo they used a regular Buzz Lightyear action figure and a prototype remote. Now this is how you tell them apart when they're in their boxes. The 2009 one has a blue cloudy box with a chrome background, and then the Spanish one has the Toy Story 3 box. That's our store display. That has the rip in his mouth. Yeah. And then I'll give you, I actually have the box right here. There's a lot on it, like retractable helmet, animated head, blinking eyes, talking action, level sensor, LED light, program, infrared receiver, articulated body, arms and hands, flip up arm communicator, target game receiver, built-in microphone, walking action, easy to program. Buzz records and plays back movement on his head, body, arms and legs, plus voice, light and sound effects. These buttons, the blue button is Space Ranger, green is microphone on or off, and then the red button is toy. Put him in the toy mode. When you touch his hand, he gives you a high five. The laser and infrared receiver, and then you can there's like 6 things you can say. You can say star command, and it'll do the star command. Fire laser, salute. You can say Buzz Lightyear, you're a toy, Space Ranger, and I think that's it. Yeah, it says right here, voice commands, Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, you're a toy, star command, salute, fire laser. Here's the back. Have you seen my spaceship? Yes, Commander. And he has very good voice recognition. You can go 10 feet away and say Star Command, and it'll recognize you. You can talk quiet, it'll recognize you. They respond to anything. If they don't understand exactly what you're saying, they'll just say one of their random Space Ranger phrases. If they're in Space Ranger mode, if they're in toy mode, they'll say one of their toy phrases. Have you when you say you're a toy, you're mocking me, aren't you? You got it, buddy. Yeah, it's just showing you its responses. The target game, better get my shield up. So over 100 sayings. So I think I mentioned mostly. I would hate to leave anything out, but the main difference is that there's the Espanol button and there's the regular to infinity and beyond. The remote takes 3 AA's, and like I said, don't forget to put AA's in here. You'll often see them come on eBay as not working. The thing is, when you put the AA's in, it will work on Try Me mode, because like I said, the AA's do the speed and Try Me mode. The AA's power on the whole thing. Like if you just put the AA's in and not the AA's, it'll still talk and everything. It just won't move. Anyways, yeah. You'll often see them come up on eBay not working, and it's because the people don't put the AA's in, or you'll see them listed as You Command Buzz Lightyear. People get confused. The only difference is that the Spanish one has these letters on this side, and the non-Spanish one does not. But not everyone is going to show you the feet in the listings, so that's... Okay, I think I said everything about them at this point, so now we'll just turn them on. The main difference is in the target game, they say you miss differently. He only does the Spanish button if you have the remote. He doesn't do the Spanish mode on his own, and same with him. He doesn't have Spanish, but it's the To Infinity and Beyond button, and he does not do those without the remote. And at first I thought, wait, does that mean they deleted his? But no, his To Infinity and Beyond phrases got moved to the Salute and Space Ranger. But there is one saying he doesn't say that he says. He doesn't say the let's see what a real Space Ranger can do phrase. And in the toy mode, when he says the To Infinity and Beyond phrases, he chuckles at the end, like he laughs, but he doesn't. Alright, so here we go. Also, the non-Spanish one is louder and it has more bass. Oh. Actually, I'll show you the demo modes first. See, now his mouth is broke.
Local law enforcement, it's about time you got here. I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit. Hola, mi amigo. Soy Buzz Lightyear, guardián espacial. To infinity and beyond! Local law enforcement, it's about time you got here. I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit. To infinity and beyond! Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Do you read me? I don't the answer. Buzz Lightyear.
Turn the microphone off so I don't respond to everything. I'll start with this button.
To infinity and beyond.
Like, this Buzz Lightyear is basically like making a RoboSapien V2 without the dance, so it's kind of, there's no sense in me asking which one do you like better, because everyone's always going to say the Spanish.
Hello, I am Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond.
Keeps getting smacked.
Let's see what a real space to infinity and beyond.
He has a total of 6 Spanish sayings, and his Spanish sayings are the same in toy mode and Space Ranger mode. After every two sayings, Spanish sayings, he does dance again.
Let's see what a real Space Ranger can do. To infinity and beyond. I am Buzz Lightyear. To infinity and beyond. Let's see what a real Space Ranger can do. To infinity and beyond.
And by the way, guys, you guys are probably like, you shouldn't be reviewing these on these channels because they're robots. They're not. Their robots are the same as animatronics. Honestly, did you know that they have the same exact motor that the Rockin' Randalls and Jimmy Dancing Big Heads use? The pop culture series. They have the same motor, same plastic gears. So yeah, they're the same. They just have position sensors instead of relay switches, except for the mouth, so that it knows.
Hello? Are you still there?
So that it knows what position the arms are in when they're moving, like when the Star Command feature does. So we'll do that.
Buzz Lightyear mission log. I have crash landed on a strange planet.
That's always been my favorite scene.
Command Star Command, do you read me? Why don't they answer? Yes, I need a rendezvous with Star Command. Command Star Command, come in. My ship is on course to Sector 12. Do you copy? Star Command? I've been trying to contact Star Command for days. Command Star Command, do you read me? Why don't they answer? Stand back while I power up my laser. Fire laser. Oh no. Scam. Come on. There. Copy that. Firing laser. Buzz Lightyear. I salute you. I am Buzz Lightyear, Universe Protection Unit. Buzz Lightyear. I salute you. To infinity and beyond. Aha, your special greeting. Yes, I've learned this trick before. All right. Aha, your special greeting. Yes, I've learned this trick before. All right. Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit. Local law enforcement. It's about time you got here. I am Buzz Lightyear. I'm trained for any task at hand. My ship has crash landed here by mistake. I'm a member of the elite quadrant of Sector 4. Space Ranger Corps. I protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion from the evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance. Poised at the edge of the galaxy, Emperor Zurg has been secretly building a weapon. Poised at the edge of the galaxy, Emperor Zurg has been secretly building a weapon. I alone have information that reveals his weapon's only weakness. Have you seen my spaceship? It'll take weeks to repair it. Do you people still use fossil fuels, or have you discovered crystallic fusion?
I actually originally got, this one was brand new in the box, but there was originally one on Mercari, but the person never shipped it, so I canceled it. It was $65.
This is an intergalactic emergency. Buzz Lightyear, to the rescue! As a member of the elite Universe Protection Unit of Space Ranger Corps, I protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion from the evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance. I am stationed up in the Gamma Quadrant of Sector 4. Infinity and beyond! I'm stationed up in the Gamma Quadrant of Sector 4. I am Buzz Lightyear and beyond! Ready task ahead.
I'll show a little bit of the target game. The target game goes on for like 30 seconds if you don't do anything, and yeah.
Zurg and agents of evil are closing
Or just let them go around, and then the second time I play.
Emergency. Better get my shield up. Oh, who goes there?
bad.
Oh, who goes there? Time out. Now recharge the old fuel cells.
Now I'll actually play the game.
Zurg and his agents of evil are closing in. This is an intergalactic emergency. Better get my shield up. Oh, who goes there? Miss. Daddy. You missed. Fire laser. Missed. Oh, you got me. You missed. Lucky shot. Got me. Missed. Oh, who goes there? You missed. Oh, who goes there? Lucky shot. You missed. You missed. You missed. Oh, you got me. You may have defeated me this round, but next time, you won't be so lucky. It's an intergalactic emergency. So, want another match? Train 37. I've defeated an agent of Zurg. Our command would be proud. So, want another match? This is an intergalactic emergency.
And they haven't been on that long, but you can already smell their motors and stuff.
Fire laser. I didn't think so. Time out. Gotta recharge the old fuel cells.
We'll just quickly put it in the toy mode here.
Take what you will. I'll protect you with my laser. Why is it working? Wait a minute. Could it? No. It is. It's just a light bulb. I am a toy.
So,
Hello, my friend. How are you today? You know, now that I think about it, you look familiar. Did you come from Al's Toy Barn, too? You look like a very cool toy yourself. What type of batteries do you use? Wait, don't tell me. Lithium ion. Am I right? A toy couldn't have asked to crash land in a better place than this, pal. I gotta find Woody. I think there's a staff meeting today. I was supposed to play video games with Rex. I wonder where he is. Hey, is that Rex over there? This place looks familiar. Hello, my friend. Hey, is that Rex over there? Infinity and beyond. You can say batteries you use. Wait, infinity and beyond. Lithium ion. Am I right? To infinity and beyond. What type of batteries do you use? How are you today? Wait, don't tell me. Lithium ion. Al's Toy Barn, am I right? Hello, my friend. To infinity and beyond. You can say we'll be friends. To infinity and beyond. To infinity and beyond.
see why they didn't give it the exploring mode. It just would not work well at all.
Salute. How about a simple hello instead? Salute. Salute. Okay. Who's here? Who's here? All right. One Space Ranger salute. Coming up. Salute. Oh, right. We're playing Space Rangers today. Got it. Oh, you mean my arm sticker? Nice design, right? Star Command. I wish I could. but that's just a sticker. See? Sorry, pal, no can do. Can't contact Star Command with just a sticker. Laser. Oh, you mean the LED light? Yeah, not real laser. Okay, I'll set my laser to stun. Just pretend, okay? Laser. Sure, I'd be glad to show you the laser button. There you go.
There's some scenes where it does that. It won't stop until it does something else.
Aha! Your special greeting. Sure, buddy. All right.
And there's the puppet mode. And this is a good mode to check if the motors and everything is working good. And that's how I know his head motor's bad. But this is what you do. You just move them. Every time you move them, you just hit the button.
Hello? Are you still there?
So yeah. Buzz Lightyear.
Hello, my friend.
Oops.
Star Command. I wish I could. But that's just a sticker. I wish I could. But that's just a sticker. See? Salute.
See, they
How
keep
about a
responding.
simple hello?
Buzz Lightyear.
Hello? Hello, my friend.
Buzz Lightyear.
Hello?
You're a toy.
Yes, but I'm a highly advanced programmable action toy.
You're a toy.
Yes, but those years of academy training did not go to waste.
You're a toy. You're a toy.
You got it, buddy. I gotta find Woody. I think there's a staff meeting today. Hello, my friend. How are you today? Hello, my friend.
Space Ranger.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
So now it's back in Space Ranger mode. Star Command.
Come in, Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Star Command. Come in.
I'll go back here just to show you. Fire laser.
Fire laser. Fire laser. No. Scam. Scam. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear.
You're mocking me, aren't you? No time to argue. I must get to the Gamma Quadrant. Local law enforcement. It's about time you got here.
Buzz Lightyear.
This is an intergalactic emergency. I am Buzz Lightyear.
See,
I'm trained for any task at hand. My ship has crash landed here by mistake.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yes, Buzz Lightyear. Ready for action.
Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear.
Yes.
Star Command.
Yes, I need to rendezvous with Star Command. This is an intergalactic emergency.
You're a toy. You're a toy.
You're excuse me, aren't you? A toy with I must get to the Gamma Advanced Risk Communicator now, would it?
You're a toy.
Come in, Star Command. Star Command, come in. Be a lot more fun to be in a space ranger. Don't say answer, maybe. Wait a minute. No. It is. It's just a sticker. I am the toy. Oh, you mean my arm sticker? Nice design, right? Did you come from Al's Toy Barn, too? Space Ranger, standing by. Well, maybe being a toy will be a lot more fun than being a space ranger. Why isn't it working? Maybe. Wait a minute. Could it? No. It is. It's just a light bulb. Hello, my friend. I am a toy. Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit. Hello? Are you still there? Time for hypersleep.
And then when you press the buttons, they just wake back up.
Greetings. I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger. Greetings. I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger. Buzz Lightyear mission log. I crash landed on a strange planet.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I pretty much showed everything. Hopefully talked about everything. Just trying to think quickly before. And when you're doing the puppet mode, you can make it say the Space Ranger and toy sayings as well.
Star Command. I've been trying to contact Star Command for days.
So
Buzz Lightyear, to the rescue! Buzz Lightyear, to the rescue! Have you seen my spaceship?
just trying to think here. Yeah, I think I pretty much went over everything. So, yeah. And oh yeah, I think I forgot to mention how much they retailed for. I don't remember about the first one, but the Spanish version retailed I think for like $130 or $50. And I was actually going to get the Spanish one way back then, but instead I got RC and
Hello?
this
Are you still there?
Legend of
Are you
Nara
still there?
battling bugs, which are basically a knockoff version of Hex Bug
My ship is run on
Nanos.
course to Sector 12. Do you copy?
I would have had it back then, but
I alone.
my mom
have
just didn't want me
information
buying
that
another
reveals
Buzz,
only
but
weakness.
either way, I finally have both now, so that's good. Again, just trying to quickly think if there's anything else, but I don't think I think I did everything. So, Space Ranger. Okay, yeah. So yeah, hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching, and bye.